So 2 down. Here's Josh Young. And that's outside.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
2 outs. Rips one to right. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. New inning getting started. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A massive home run. And it ties it up. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. And that one fouled off. Harris batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Whips it to first. 1 out in second.
Good fastball in on the hands. Makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up right there.
Here's Sean Murphy. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1 strike.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Jarred Kelenic. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
But my mojo right and my motor right, so I roll the dice, so I seize the day.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Strider back to work. That one off the mark. 1-0. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Throw on to Olsen, and quickly one away in the second. Jonah Heim will hit next. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. Outside, and it's 1-0.
Oh, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Wouldn't chase that time. 1 out, bases empty. And he gets tied up right there.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That misses the zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Here's Leody Taveras. Just missed.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
The pitch. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. The throw right at first, and both runners are safe. First and second, 1 out. Ezekiel Duran, the next to hit. This to third. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Now it's Marcus Semien. Fastball for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Now it's Corey Seager. That one catches the zone. Strike 1. Just missed. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back at Globe Life Field, on to the 3rd inning. And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. The wind and the pitch. That one fouled off. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The 0-2. The shortstop takes a ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Kicks and fires. Stays alive. And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swings and misses, and that's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Wouldn't chase that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The wind of the pitch. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Austin Riley. Clips the corner. It's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that's the 3rd out. Braves get 1 on the big fly. And the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Adolis Garcia. Strider back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Now 1-1. And there's a ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
And he deals. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Three balls, 2 strikes to count. Got him swinging.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. On the ground, right side. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Young takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Murphy puts it away, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman,
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Grounded out his first time. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. 2 outs. Off the plate inside. And a count even 1-1. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And strike 2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And that one is inside. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Rangers leave 1. They trail it 3-2. Back in Arlington, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Matt Olson. And here it comes. Check swing, went around. That's strike 1. Wouldn't chase that time. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, big power guy right there, and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. On a line out towards center. Taveras hauls it in for the out. 2 away.
It's important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. Two outs. Pitch misses there. And the count is even, 2-2. And another ball. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
On the ground, Simeon. Over to first.
He's out.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Braves go down quietly. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Bottom four. And now here is Jonah Heim. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Missed with a changeup. And that's ball one.
Well, these Rangers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
And another ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Off the plate, and it's 3-2.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Got him looking, and there's one away.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So next to hit for Texas, Leody Taveras. On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Ezekiel Duran digs in now. And that's outside.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike.
1-2.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Pulled down the line, this one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
That one the other way. Fair ball. Taveras headed for the plate. He'll score and tie it. It's 3-all.
huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. But now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Back to the top of the lineup, Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Oakland A's. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Backed off the plate that time. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Seager in the box now. No balls and a strike.
If he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Duran leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. We played 4. All tied up at 3 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. So here's Murphy now. Murphy, an all-star a season ago, 29 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Semien settles underneath it. 1 down.
The batter, the left fielder,
Jared Kelenic next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Got it. And now 2 gone.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. That's inside. Two down, nobody on. And that one is lifted in the air. pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Home half of the fifth coming up. Tied 3-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Adolis Garcia. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
1-1.
Here comes a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
That one hit to right. Acuna has it sized up. And there's one away.
Now back. Left.
Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. He's already homered here in this one. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Left-hand hitter waits. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swings through that one.
2-2.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Down the third baseman, Josh Young. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Ground ball left side. And that is the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch. In the air, left side. Carter makes the grab, one down.
Now back. Second baseman.
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. He's already homered in this game. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. That one missed. Up and in, 2-2.
All right, so in this at bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Hine down to first with it. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Check swing, went around. That's strike two.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. All tied up at 3 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning. And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. And the pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Way inside. And a pitch. Foul ball there. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Olsen handles the chance. Steps on first for the out. Jonah Heim getting ready to hit. A strikeout and a walk. And that's in for a strike. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. That clips the zone. 0-2 now. Down on strikes, and there's 2 down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Leody Taveras. 1 for 2. And downstairs.
Man, he's close as he's trying to get through 6 full innings right now. He's about to throw his 100th pitch. I'd be surprised if this isn't it for him.
Bounce to third. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. So now the DH spot. Ezekiel Duran. Outside low. Ball one.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs. This one smoked out to left. Kelman brings it in with a nice running grab. 1 left for Texas. Still tied 3-3. Back at Globe Life Field, top of inning number 7, and now the first baseman, Matt Olson. Evaldi back to work. Ripped to first.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
So here's the Braves designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Little chopper rolls foul. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
He goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Two down, nobody on. They say you win.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Ground ball to the right side. Oh, what a stop. And very nicely done for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle, diving stop, completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Back in Arlington, bottom of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. The line to kick the pitch. To third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll be safe at first. Seager stands in now. Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Spencer Strider done for the day, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Pierce Johnson will come in.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high.
Semien runs. Pitch misses. Throw. Save!
When you're trying to strike a bag against an elite-level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job. Just couldn't keep it fair.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Next up for Texas, Adolis Garcia. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Chop to third. Riley. Tosses across to first. And Garcia is out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Evan Carter.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Rangers lead 1. Score remains tied at 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yeri Rodriguez. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
The pitch. That misses, and that is ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Jake Latz getting loose out there. Out front and foul to the left side. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now, Jared Kellner, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hammered. Could be extra bases. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Go-ahead run on base. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Orlando Arcia. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Ripped on a line. 2-away down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Smoked on the ground to second. Simeon toss over to first. That's the third out. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's going to be Josh Young. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Pierce Johnson fires. In the air out to center. And that'll get down for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I could see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming in as a pinch runner, Travis Jankowski. Nathaniel Lowe now at the plate.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
At the belt and fires. Got him. Breaking ball clips the outside edge.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Heim in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Johnson fires. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Chopped up. Settles under this one. Puts it away for the out.
Up next,
Taveras stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 3.
Going pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Ball 1, no strikes. There's a strike at the knees. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down.
Got him. That's the 3rd out. Inning over.
So this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Hold up, politicking with the masses. Pop cork, click glasses. Serve pass, flirting.
Now into the ball game on defense, Josh Smith. He's the new 3rd baseman.
number 8.
Ozzie Albies digs in now. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. Rodriguez back to work. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Cuts and misses. That's a strikeout.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Left center base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
1 down. Runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Fought off foul. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Bottom of the ninth. Now here's the Rangers DH, Ezekiel Duran. Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
Number 26.
The wind of the pitch. And that one almost hit him. Fouled off. He was late. Right-hander kicks, deals. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Righty delivers. That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next offering is downstairs. Marcus Semien hitting on deck circle. This to center field. One away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Oh, and this one's plastic. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. A towering shot. And the Rangers walk it off for the win.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing at the bat, nice win for the team.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I'm really so no, so what you waiting on? Ball game this afternoon.